Come to the center of your mats here. We're just going to do about a 5 to 7 more minute warm up. Then we hit Strive. Strive is a interval training class. It's no jumping, so it's a medium interval training class. We do 45 seconds exercise, 20 seconds break. In the 20 seconds break, you take that. You just stop, let your heart rate come down a little bit, and Kevin and I will demonstrate what is next. There'll be a timer on the screen, and we'll talk that through if it's your first time here. But first of all, let's just come to the center of our mats, feet nice and parallel. Get yourself squared out, nice and balanced in your body. Take a deep breath in and exhale completely. Just stretch the lungs a little bit. We're just gonna warm up every joint. Coming up, hands to heart center. Coming down into a little bit of a squat here, and then we flow through to a forward fold with the knees bent. Straighten the legs a little bit, bend the knees, hands to heart center, dive back up towards the ceiling. That's the float we're gonna do for a warm up. Come on, down and squat. Forward fold, knees bent. Straighten it out, dive back up again. This is just a good all body move here, coming down. One more time. Kevin doesn't have a mic on, but he's a great demo of what else you can do. Sometimes it's more extreme. I'm gonna change this out. You can hear through my lav. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart center, step to the side, and a little squat. Just warming up all the joints here. You don't have to go really deep or fast. We're just starting out here. Kevin goes with a great deal of intensity. I tend to try to just warm up that body gently, get the blood flowing, get the joints kind of just moving smoothly. Create a little glide in the fascia. Inhale up, exhale to the side. This is just a squat, it's very centered. Pay attention to that. Looking forward. One more. Come to the center, we're gonna go into our side stretch. Reach it out and pull that elbow back to side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Pay attention, you're not just dropping side to side, you're actually pulling with an intensity. Each side, activating that side body. We're gonna change sides right now. Reach and pull. Kevin and I are often not synchronized. This is not a dance class. Everybody has their own pace. Gotta do what's right for you. One more. Headed to stir the pot. Gonna step your feet to the edges of the mat. We're coming into a bit of a forward fold here. Hands on the thighs. Come on down. Once you see what we're up to, then get looking at that mat. Big arm swing, stir the pot. Warming up that rotator cuff there. Try not to be cricked up in the neck and looking at the monitor. Look at the mat. Change direction with that arm. Big swings. Okay, pause. Let's straighten out the legs. Come into any amount of back bend. Come on, back down. We're doing the other arm. Hang it down. Support with that other hand on the thigh so you're not really working on your back too hard right now. Change direction. If you haven't started your workout timers on your watches and such like, be aware of that. Come on up, stand up straight. Let's step the feet apart. We're going into core circles here. So really straight legs, feel the quads pull up on the kneecaps, feel that activation. Hands up. Now soften the knees, let go of all that tension and just swing it on through to the top. Change direction, come back through to the top. Circle around, spread the toes wide. Get aware of using your whole feet and toes for the balance of the poses and the motions. Let's come to a pause here. We're just working through all the joints in our all the muscles and joints we can to warm them up. Let's just do a scissor, rhomboid pull. Okay, that's a crossover and a pull those elbows back. Feel the shoulder blades glide and squeeze. I always find this really warming. It tends to kind of pump up the blood flow up in the upper chest. I feel so warmed up once I do this. All right, take a halt on that. We're just gonna do a little bit of a cat-cow, but this is a standing cat-cow. We're not getting down to the ground. So we're gonna just bend the knees and put the hands on the thighs and sway the spine. We're doing opposites as usual. And tuck and roll and sway. Feel, really support the back with the arms and just work through that. There we go. And come to a halt. One more thing before we get started, low back warm up. We're gonna put our fists up by our shoulders here. Elbows are wide. We're just gonna pull to the side. Gently pull to the side. We don't swing into this. We're just working on a nice twist in the low back. Not ballistic or no momentum. There we go. And our final thing will be our knee circles for our warm-up, just working into the hips here. You can use something for balance if you need to, and just open up that hip, swing the knee around, either side. If your dog gets jealous, put him out back. You can go ahead forward and change things out. And now just give us a second to get the timer up for our actual interval training. Have that all set up and ready to go here. And we're gonna go, yes, I'm getting ready to match the timer. We just have to coordinate. Do you see that rest? Does it say rest, Kevin? Yes. Okay, so we're just, okay, there we go. So we've got our timers all coordinated here. We're going to start with our Power Flow Yoga. Let's take that right foot forward, left foot back. Get into your lunge. Inhale, reach up. This is like a warrior one here. This is about power and integrity in the body. And going into warrior two, turn out that back foot and just look over the fingertips going forward. You could even go sideways, Kevin, that'd be awesome. Okay. Flip the front hand, take it up and over, reverse your warrior. Forearm to thigh. We're going to side angle here, reaching it out. Nice and long. Straighten out the front leg, reach for the sky into triangle. This is a power yoga flow. We'll take it a little faster as people get familiar. Look down, hands down either side of that foot, and sink into low lunge. Straighten the leg into pyramid, back to lunge, and step it forward. We're headed for the other side. It's just a nice sequence. It's almost part of our warm-up, this power yoga flow here. Other leg forward. Take your leg back. Get ready. Okay, square out those hips with the front of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Big breath in. Exhale, come into warrior two. Do you see my back foot is turned out here? Looking over your fingertips. Flip the front palm and take it up and over. Nice soft elbow. Reverse your warrior or peaceful warrior. Forearm to thigh, side angle. Get that long angle from toes to fingertips. Straighten the front leg, slide it down, and reach for the sky. Look down, hands down either side of that foot. Sink it into a low lunge. You could be in a high lunge if you want to. And straighten the leg to pyramid, tuck the chin, pull the forehead towards the shin. Back to lunge. Little spring in that back foot and bounce yourself forward. There we go. So that's almost like an extra piece of warm-up. Our next thing is going to be step the feet apart. We're going to be going 4 punches in the air and then lunge and tap 4 punches side to side. See that knee track forward? Coming, standing up. And we go punch, 2, 3, 4, side lunge tap, back and forth. There we go, come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, side lunge. Now, if you don't stay coordinated with us because you have a different speed, we're fine with that. I will stop cueing you so much. Kevin's trying to stay coordinated with me, but he's very fast. Side lunge, side lunge. You might not be reaching for the floor either. You might be reaching for your knee. That's fine. If you're watching for us for an example, you just choose your favorite teacher, your favorite speed, and that's who you go with. That's almost 45 seconds. And there's our break. Awesome. We're doing our modified burpees. We're coming to the top of the mat. So watch before we start here. Feet are nice and wide. Hands go down. Bending the knees. We step back with one foot. Oops, I got obstacle course going here. Step back with the other foot. Then step forward, forward, reach. Okay, come on down. Bend the knees. Step back with one foot to plank. Other foot. Step forward, forward, reach. Come down. Can you go with the other leg leading? That's for you to track. And Kevin's putting a push-up on because he just wants to add a little extra. but we're going for that integrity and motion here. You can also jump back. Burpees are famous for a lot of jumping. We just keep it with just a modification here of building the strength. 45 seconds is a long time sometimes. I gotta remember, opposite foot goes back. Because we are creatures of habit, we will go the same way. Okay, there's our stop. Awesome. Take your 20-second break. We're gonna go into our squat, which is from toes are out, heels are in, reaching for the sky and coming down. Okay, we're gonna do that a few times. Then I'm gonna cue you to put your hands on your thighs and drop a shoulder to center. This is an oblique crunch, dropping a shoulder. Okay, let's just start with the reach. Reach and down, reach. So we have that nice straight legs. Do you drop to the floor? That's your choice, and the speed is your choice. If you have to sit out a couple of the sequences, they're only 45 seconds. Take your break, join us again for the next one. That is nothing to be embarrassed about. Coming back down, shoulder presses, hands on the thighs. Let's drop that shoulder to center. See, the elbows are very bent. Push, push it down. One more. Other side. And a press, and a press, and a press. And we are done. Come down to the floor here. Getting set up for the next one while I show you. We're gonna put our right shin in front of our left. So it's kind of like you got crossed legs, and then you bring that knee up. And our hand comes into guard. It's by our face, elbow inside knee. This hand is behind. Okay, get yourself situated like this. Get your left hand behind. We press through the feet. We lift it up. The shin is down and come down. Lift the elbow. This is a modified wild thing. And down. Hand by the face just stays there and the elbow lifts towards the ceiling. Lift it up. Okay, if you haven't done this with us before, watch this next one. It's an extension. So we go to the lift, and then we reach behind, we look behind, and we pull it all back down. Okay, lift, reach and turn, pull it back. Lift, reach and turn, pull it back. Can you do it all in one motion? Lift, reach and turn, pull it back. One more, lift, reach and turn, pull it back. Might feel a little foreign. By the time we've done these a few times in classes, you'll get more familiar. Let's take that left shin in front of the right, and then just bring that knee up. Arm inside, hand in guard here, and put your right hand behind, getting ready to lift our body. Press through the shin, press through the foot. Ready? Okay, and lift and lower. Hips come off. Feel the pressure through the foot and the right shin. And that back hand, spread it wide. Give yourself lots of support. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more, I'm going for the extension, okay? If you need more details, watch me for the first time again. We lift it up. Then we reach behind, we look behind. Then we bring it all down with control. Lift, reach and turn. Pull it all down with smoothness. One more in pieces. Can you float through the whole thing? Come on up and reach and turn. Pull it all down. Come up, reach and turn. Pull it down. There you go. We're going to stay on the mats here. Watch, we're going to be laying down with this. We're going to be palms are down. We're laying down and flat. We push through the hands and we pull the knees and we squeeze. We try to get the tailbone off. Oh, sorry. It's a swing through. Sorry, guys. So we swing through, knee crunch, and press through the hands. We have I guys mixed it up with the other one we do. Maybe you're coming up into even a shoulder stand or a plow pose. Push, arms above the head, reach legs long, and swing and push. Bend the knees, swing and push. This is a lot. Pace yourself through this one. Am I grabbing your feet, Kevin? Yeah. I don't want to tickle you. You will be very upset with me.
Throw me out the window.
Swing through. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. It is done. Don't get off the ground. We're going to be onto our hands and knees here. I'm going to tuck the toes, lift the hips. We're going to do our three-legged dog cheetah. Okay, that's a take the leg behind. That's a three-legged dog. You drop the crown of the head. Knee squeezes into chest, bring it between the hands forward. Okay, take the foot back, lift that heel, bend the knee, bring it under, squeeze it to the chest, come into that plank, which is called cheetah. Reach and cheetah. Spread the fingers wide, elbows beside the ears there as you come down. Your head really changes position to stay in alignment with the spine. Squeeze, lift that heel, then squeeze the knee to the chest. Whew.
A lot of these in 45 seconds.
There is, take your time, and you can come on down if you need to. One of the options, if you're really struggling, is put your knee down and just come through. Reach and come through. Reach and come through. All right, bring that foot between the hands, come on forward. Okay, I was doing that with my, what is that? That's your left foot. That's right, we're doing our 3-point lunge. So this is very straight. Then we come forward, then we straighten, arms to the side, straighten, arms behind. So come on, let's all meet up. Straight, lunge forward. Straight, arms to the side. Straight and behind. Straighten out those legs and lunge. To the side. Behind. And forward. To the side. You can slow it down. 45 seconds of something is sometimes very intense, but we keep changing body parts so you don't get fatigued in one spot.
Forward. Top, side, up.
And behind. We're just about there. And there's our halt. We're gonna do the other side of the bird dog crunch. Not bird dog crunch, three-legged dog cheetah. So remember which leg you used. We're not doing right and left because we're all going sideways here.
Kick. Turn around.
I want this side to show. Okay, we're gonna lift that foot up. Lift the foot. Oh, and crunch. Bring it forward to cheetah. You could go front ways, I suppose. And cheetah. Extend. And squeeze that knee into the chest. We're really strengthening the shoulders, the back plane, and then we even add a little bit of abdominal crunch to that. Such a great complex one. Struggling? I'm gonna show you modification. Otherwise people, stay with Kevin. We just kicked each other. Down to your hands and knees if you want that modification. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Find your place and look for progress. Don't look for performance. It's not that kind of thing. All right, bring that foot forward. Come on up. Other leg forward, whichever one you did, okay? Square out those hips. We're in a nice lunge. If you feel tippy, turn out those back toes a little bit. Straighten it up. Legs are straight. Arms are straight. Come into that lunge. Forward. Straighten. To the side. Straighten. And behind. This is a good one to actually, if you can, be watching on the monitor because we lose track. So if we're going at a good pace for you, just stay on track with us. Otherwise, just get kind of lost in your head and a little bit glazed over so that you can track your body instead. Up and forward, up to the side and behind, just taking a big dive there. We're almost there. Watch your timer, guy. You almost got it. And there's our last one. Awesome. Coming back down to the mats, being on our sides here. Okay? This is arm at right angle here. Kevin, are you doing not elevated? Okay. So we're just gonna stay nice and low here. It's a reach, crunch, reach, swing and tap. Okay, so elbow to knee, curl the chin, and then swing and tap, straight leg, crunch, and swing and tap. Once you get the coordination of this, the first times we were doing this, we kept on getting mixed up with we were swinging or crunching or whatever, but you'll gradually get it. It's like a dance move. It'll come to you. Getting fatigued, you can always put your foot down in between. That really gives that hip a bit of a break. Can hear us breathing into the mic. It's a good one, isn't it? Okay, the next one is on our backs. So take a look before you get over there and you can't see what's going on. This is legs straight in the air. You just put your palms down. And we just drop a heel to the hip, lift it up. Okay, it feels really easy at the start, but 45 seconds is a long time. So come on down, lay down, palms down, take those feet straight up to the sky. And then bend a knee, lift it, bend. Now your pace on this. Let's talk about the details. Is your chin stuck way up in the air? Have you got all that tension in the back of your neck? Tuck your chin in. So many things in Strive feel really, really easy for the first 15 or 20 seconds. I'm not touching either, but I'm bringing my heel as close to the hip as I can is my main goal on this. Probably easy if you can flex your foot. All right, we're just having a whole discussion about details here, but that's all right. Come on over to the other side. We do that swing crunch thing on the other side now. So stack yourself up. Elbow underneath shoulder. Hand is nice along base here. We reach, we crunch. We reach, we swing and tap. Let's go. Crunch it up. Swing and tap. And like I said before, sometimes just holding your hips suspended like this becomes a little too much. You get a lot of fatigue in the hip. You can always tap it down, crunch, tap it down, swing, kick. It's just that little bit of a break to the muscles, and it makes a huge difference for people. So the good news is we have one more in the sequence, and then we repeat everything we just did. So you become more familiar. We have one more. You'll see that we're almost to 16 of 16 reps, or sets, I forget. All right, this is our last one. We're gonna come up to seated. Then we take a water break. We go back to the start and we repeat everything again. Feet are wide, toes are up. We're coming into a dive and then pressing the hands together. And then partway through, we will change to boat pose. But make sure you got that pelvic tilt. Let's dive. Lean back and press. If you have low back issues, just come to upright. Don't lean back. Just activating. Feel that in your hips. Oh my goodness. So good for us. All right, let's pause. Let's bring those feet together. We're headed for a modified boat pose here. Can you get your heels off the ground and find the balance in your body? Okay? You can always put your heels down if it's too much. Start to lengthen the legs, drop the shoulders, bring the knees back up and crunch. Lengthen the legs, drop the shoulders, and crunch. You can do this just dragging your feet on the floor. Okay, when we come back to that, be aware. This is our 1 minute break here. So we just take a little sip of water, and we're headed back to our Power Flow Yoga in a minute. We're halfway through class. You guys are doing awesome. Don't take gulps of water. You will regret. So that's just our rest ending. There you go. You see your 60-second water break on the screen? I'm going to zap off screen for a second. Just turn our air conditioning on. There we go. That's better for a workout. 75 degrees. Whew. I don't know what that's doing anymore. I'll just ignore that. If you're sweating, that's good. That's heat regulation. That also means you're in a good workout zone for yourself there. I used to be so embarrassed if I was sweating in a workout class. That is ridiculous. Yes? Oh, he says I'm doing a good job. Maybe I gave him an electric shock. Does it go straight to the go on that? Okay, let's take that right foot forward. We're coming into our yoga flow. Get up and get there. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Reach it back, warrior two. So we turn out that back foot. Walk your feet apart a little bit. Flip the front hand. Up and over. Peaceful warrior. Forearm to thigh, we're going for side angle. Reach for that angle, long angle through the body. Okay, think about this. We're straightening that front leg, slide the hand down, reach for the sky. Triangle. Look down, hands down either side of the foot. Low lunge. You might be up here, that's okay. Straighten the front leg, tuck the chin. Come back to lunge. One more time into pyramid. And then back to lunge so you can spring out of that and bring that foot forward. Come on, up, other side. We don't do a lot of yoga stuff. We do yoga-like stuff mostly, but this power flow move is so good for stability and strength in the body. Let's square out those hips. Other foot is forward. Inhale, reach up. Reach high, palms facing each other. Now we just reach that right hand back, turn that foot out and sink down into warrior two. Flip the front hand, up and over, peaceful warrior, looking softly up. Forearm goes to thigh, reach on that angle. Long angle, we're gonna straighten the front leg, slide the hand down towards the floor, and reach for the sky. Woo, I'm almost falling over, look down, hands down, either side of that foot. Low lunge, straighten the leg, tuck the chin, pyramid. Low lunge, bounce off that back foot, spring forward. Awesome, we're gonna step the feet wide. We're going to our punch, punch, lunge, lunge. So we want the feet apart. If you have them further apart, it's more challenging, so make your choices here. Coming up nice and squared. Ready? Here we go, punch, punch. 3, 4, lunge, 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 lunge. Come up, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to lunge starting on the other side this time. It's a lot to track, I know. There we go. Punch, punch. You don't have to look up. You're not actually aimed at anything up there. Don't get too much in your neck. Just punch straight above the head. Down. Whew. Up. Last set. There you go. Awesome. Top of the mat. Okay, feet are wide. We're doing our modified burpees. Okay, when you come down with the hands, knees are very deeply bent. Hands come down. We step back. We step back. We step forward. We step forward, and we come up. You can add push-ups and jumps if you want to. Inhale up. Come on down. Step back with one foot, step with the other. Step forward, forward, and reach. Step back, step back. Different paces, I know. This is one move that is definitely got to be personalized for you and where you are. Think of the people that have a hard time getting up and down off the floor and look at the strength you're building, so that will never be an issue. Or maybe you're working yourself back to that not being an issue. Be patient on that. We want you to be here for next class, not in a recovery. Whew. Last one. And reach. Feet are wide, we're headed for our sumo squat. That's toes are out. When we're doing this, we're reaching from here all the way down to the floor. You might be from here to your knees. This might be you, okay? Don't just give up on that if you have an option. Come on down. Look for that inhale as you're way up and your lungs are all stretched out, and exhale as you come down.
I started too fast again. I was slowing down.
That pacing. Kevin would be a sprinter, not a marathon, I bet. He just blasts out the starting gate. Okay, hands on the thighs, fingers to the side. Elbows are bent. Drop that shoulder and press. And press. 3 and 4. We're going to the other one. Drop the other shoulder, center mat. And 2. Whew. There we go. Let's come on down to the mat. We're doing that modified wild thing. All right, so cross your legs. Right shin in front of the left. And then just bring that knee up. Sole of the foot is kind of snugged against the other ankle. Left hand goes behind and holds you. Right hand goes into guard. So that fingers are by your cheek. You're gonna stay there for a little while, so just keep them there. And we just push through the legs, lift the hips. Elbow comes up, come on back down. Lift and lower with control. Don't just flump down. Control the descent. Lift, control. Whew. Going for that extension. If you're still trying to catch the hang, watch. We lift that elbow up. That's the first part. Then we reach behind and we look behind. Then we bring it all back down. Lift, reach and turn. Bring it down. One fluid motion. Lift, reach and turn. Swing it back down. Lift, reach and turn. Bring it back down. One more at least. And bring it down. Two more. There you go. Starting to get the hang of it. I know it's a little bit different motion than we are used to. It's not just another push-up. Okay, cross your legs, left shin in front. Then bring that knee up and snug that foot. When we lift, we're pushing through the foot and the shin box here. We're lifting up through those pieces and using them. Hand in guard, hand behind. Lift, lower. Use your legs, use your foot, and push. Push, get those hips off the ground. Look at the strength you're building in muscles that you don't use regularly, but you need. Okay, we're going for that lift, reach and turn. Bring it back. Keep it in pieces to start. Lift, reach and turn. Pull it back. Now create the whole motion. Up and reach and turn. Swing it on down. Lift, reach and turn. Bring it down. Whew. Spread your fingers wide on that supporting hand. Don't get a little tiny hand that doesn't give you enough support. Last one. Can we just sit here for a minute? Oh, we're laying down. And I'm gonna cue you right for this time. Pay attention, Katie. So we're really extended here. Hands above the head, then we swing through, we squeeze the knees to the chest, we push a little bit into the hands, and we swing all the way out again. Get ready. Swing through, lift the knees and squeeze and extend. Squeeze. You can, when you push with your hands, do you feel your tailbone roll up off the mat a little bit? That's really good abdominal and shoulder engagement there. And this is quite a long 45 seconds in my opinion. If you get fatigued, then you can just pause and just hug your knees into your chest. Take that break. Keep showing them, Kevin, while I show them what to do if they're tired.
What? What does whoever say, Kevin, show them what it looks like to be tired?
Oh my gosh. Come on up to your hands and knees. We're headed for that three-legged dog and cheetah. If we face each other, I think we're great.
Yeah, that's what we did last time, and then you said, on this side, I'm not gonna face you.
Okay.
And then I heard you.
So we're gonna come on up to down dog here. We're gonna take that leg up behind. We're gonna take my right leg behind and then bring it through to cheetah.
Now we bunk heads.
We bonk heads instead. It's a small space. Reach, squeeze the knee to chest. Reach and squeeze. Just at your pace here, but we want to lift that heel, drop the head, and then squeeze the knee to center body. We encourage you to stay for nourish afterwards if you can, because it's such a good cool down and no aching muscles after strive to do that stretching and flexibility. This goes on forever. I could tell a story about my last holiday. There we go. Let's just step that foot right through. So right leg's in front. Remember, we're mirroring, so. Okay, we're doing our 3-point lunge here. Right leg in front of the left. Okay, up, and then we come forward, and then to the side. All right, reach it up, straighten everything out, and come forward into your lunge, and to the side. Your body is working so hard on balance as we go through this, and you just think it's just a simple gesture you're doing. But oh my goodness, the synergy of muscles and joints behind. He's saying I'm not cueing good enough. Reach, Forward. Reach. Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me to do better on that. He's my backup singer. There's some backup singing that I like. Yes, we can be done, except for the other side. Yeah. So other leg. Before I did right leg, now I'm doing left. Come on down to your down dog. We'll be fine, Kevin. We'll be fine.
No, we won't.
Pedal your feet a little bit while you're waiting. Lift that left leg. Take it back. Bend the knee. Bring it underneath. Come on forward. Three-legged dog and cheetah. Do you want to show them the easier version, Kevin?
No.
I didn't think so. Did you kick the bookcase, Kevin?
Yes.
We're looking for a bigger space. This is good, but it's not optimum. Reaching through. Okay, if you guys are really struggling, either keep on doing what Kevin's doing, or you go into this and just a squeeze tuck. Lift, squeeze tuck. You've got options here. There's a little more support having that knee down. And then step that foot through. Left foot in front of the right. Did you kick it hard? Hard on the furniture and décourage. Square out those hips. Oh, sorry, hard on Kevin's foot. Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm starting to sweat. Reach it up, straighten out, and come into your lunge. Reach to the side. Reach and behind. Dive.
Did I miss one?
Forward
I think I did
to the side. We will keep doing the live classes even if they're quite small because we need these videos. A lot of people are just going to the videos to fit it into their work schedules and such. So don't worry about that. We need to do the workout for ourselves.
Show off.
But show up anyways. But don't think, oh my goodness, there was 4 people, so they're not going to keep going. That's not the truth. Dive, reach, behind, and we are done. Come on down. We're not done. Come down to the mat. We're doing our side one where we have our right, crunch swing kick. Our hand is on right angles to the body. I don't care what side you're on. I just want to be facing you guys.
I might try this elevated.
Kevin might lift it up. Okay, I'm keeping the lower version. Crunch, reach, swing and tap. If you want more out of this, just pause and look at what Kevin's up to. He just comes into almost a full side plank on this and decides to work out in that position because fun.
So much fun.
I'm so focused on the fatigue in my hip that I'm not going to add staying balanced in a plank, side plank. So that's come on with me, just curl it up, reach it out, swing and tap. Well, you did some and that's great. Swing and tap, that's a straight leg swing. Nice horizontal, don't take it into the air. Crunch, swing and tap. Crunch, swing and tap. Last one, rolling over onto our backs. All right, so palms are down, legs go straight up to the sky, and we just bring that foot down to the mat, bring it back up. Foot down to the mat, bring it back up.
Heart rate 150, that's good, right?
150 heart rate is awesome. Good job. The straight up beat. Let's go. Palms are down. Tuck your chin. Bend a knee. Can you put the foot on the ground? Take it back up. Other one. Foot on the ground. Take it back up. Don't lift your chin. It's so hard on your neck. Breathing through. Can you feel your heart pounding? You're doing great things for your body today. Oh my goodness. Why does this look so simple? When I was doing the tutorials on how to educate and teach people, I was like, that is nothing. And then we tried it for 45 seconds.
And still decided to do it.
Still decided to put it in, but we know it's not nothing anymore. Where's our beepers?
Right there.
Oh. We're going to the other side. I'm just gonna go this way so I can still face you guys.
I find that I
2 more exercises and then cool down.
have to make myself not quit on the first beat.
Oh yeah, the beep. So we've got that arm, that elbow underneath. You can always put an elbow pad down. Reach it out. crunch. I'm too far up on my mat. Crunch, reach, swing and tap. Crunch, straighten that leg and swing it through. Strengthening the leg. I could feel that my elbow was not underneath my shoulder and I had to adjust for that. How long are you going to last and elevated on this side, Kevin?
I don't know.
You only have one more exercise and it's cool down. So check out how much fuel you have in your tank. There we go. Come through to seated. Last exercise of Strive today. Then we'll do a short cool down. Encourage you guys to stay for Nourish. We're doing our swan dive, so toes are up, knees are up, and don't be so extreme that as far as wide that you can't come forward. Okay, we're gonna take a dive here. Dive, lean back and press the hands. Dive and press. Deep in the hips, abdominals and low back pull us back to upright. We love complex moves that are building more than just like a single bicep curl kind of thing. We love that complexity. Okay, pause. Bring those feet together. Okay, and come on up. Find the balance in your body in boat pose. Arms alongside the legs here. Can you lower the shoulders and extend the feet? And then crunch and curl. Too much for you? Kevin's gonna keep doing the full one. You just drag your heels. Drag your heels. There you go. And you're gonna change out the music. We're headed, see? It says rest, and then it'll say, you're done. Yes, we're headed for cool down. Let me grab a sip of water, stay on the mats. Kevin, go change the music, please. Watch, there goes our actual complete. You've done the workout. Let's start the cool down here. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna go into a modified frog pose here. Kevin will show you a bit different version. My fused ankle has me here. Heels down. And then you find the bow, knees are wide. Find a focal point that isn't moving. Don't look at me, I'm gonna be moving. And see if you can find the balance in your body. Slow, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Feel your heart pounding. Feel the flush in your skin, the circulation you've got going. You've moved all the fluids from below the knees back up into the body to be managed. Slowing it down. Do it with the breath. Do it with the focus. I'm very wobbly, partly because of fused ankle, but also we just end up fatigued, don't we? All right, let's put those hands down and just move our knees back. We're going to go right into a figure 4 stretch. So watch if you haven't done this with us before. We're gonna be bent knees, and then we're gonna bring that other leg over and lay the ankle on the thigh here. Tuck the chin. And we just lift the legs off the floor, reach through, and take a bind. Deep breath in, exhale, squeeze. Nod your head, be loose in the neck here. Flex the toes towards the shins and then point the toes. Feel your calves pumping? That's good stuff. If you're having some kind of circulation problems below your knee, or you find you get a little bit swollen feet and stuff, here's your pump. Feet flexing back and forth. Take one more deep breath in, relaxing a little bit. Exhale, squeeze. Let me change my time so I'm sure I'm timing us good here. Okay, now just put that foot back down on the mat. Let the knees cross deeply like you've got yourself a pencil skirt on and you have to have your knees crossed. And just bring the legs over to the side. So whatever your top leg is, that's the direction you're going with the knees. And just lay it over, shoulders down. One hip lifts. Breathe into that. Use the underneath leg and pull your legs back to center. Unwind. Hug the knees into the chest for just a moment. Just squeeze. And put the feet back down. We're going to the other side. Bring your ankle. I'm not going to cue you which ankle because I don't know which side you started with. We're just putting that on the thigh and letting the knee drop out to the side. Use the strength of figure 4. Use the strength of the legs to lift up the legs to start with, and then you take a bind. I'm going to show you different versions of bind, but if you know where you're going, go ahead, get right in that stretch. Many people reach through, grab their shin, and squeeze. Some people like to grab their thigh and squeeze. And the other option, if that's just not comfortable for you, is to just grab ankle and knee and draw it towards the body. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Flex the feet, point, and flex them up. Anything ankle-wise, Kevin's a much better demonstration of that. Gently release. Have you lifted your chin? We put so much tension in the back of our neck automatically. And just deeply cross those knees over top of each other. Whatever's your top leg, that's the way the knees are going.
Did the same side twice.
He's very stretched out on one side. Just let those knees kind of drop off to the side. The hips will come up, but the shoulders stay anchored. Breathing into that, looking at the ceiling, just letting those big muscles respond. With the knee, the underneath knee, pull yourself back up. Unwind. And we're headed for happy baby here. Okay, this is hug the knees to the chest. Knees come out to side body, almost like to where your armpits are here. Now bring your feet up so it's like you're stepping on the ceiling here. So you've got this. Some people will be not as deep in the knee, that's fine. Find your progress here. And then we draw the legs down into side body. I'll show you different versions. First of all, you could just grab behind the knees and just pull down to side body here. Or you can, if you can reach your feet, reach through, grab the blades of the feet and just draw it down. Deep breath in. As instructors, we are very conscious of which way we're demonstrating this, so it's not like butts to the camera. Happens sometimes accidentally, and we just like, I'll go get a sip of water and reposition. All right, we're changing this to a static baby. If you just look sideways for a moment, maybe. We're gonna extend a leg long and pull the other heel to center body. And then bring that other leg in. You'll end up rocking back and forth and doing a static. This is one of my very favorite cool down stretches. Just rocking across the spine, back and forth. And enjoying that massage on the spine as you're moving the hips. We are ecstatic babies. And come to a pause. We're going to just rock ourselves up to seated or find your way to seated. The way we usually do it is with some momentum. Please don't kick me in the head. And we just start to rock from head to tailbone, rocking through until you come to upright on your mats. There we go, and that is a perfect ending. Let's just come into cross-legged. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, curl up, blow out all the air, tuck the chin. Come up to neutral spine. Thank you for joining us for Strive. You've done amazing things. Watch for progress. Let yourself have those extra breaks if you need them. Just hang in there and keep going. And we encourage you, we're gonna have a 10-minute break here for those people that are live with us. And we encourage you to stay for Nourish.
Thank you.